live?
Now we're running into there's something weird going on here. We're live, but the stream is not working.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, because I can see it's recording. I'm about to go live. Okay. You can text them and stuck upstairs.
What is the problem here?
I'm going to start my Facebook Live in 1 minute, so we got... All right, I'm going live, Jason.
Sounds good. I'm still working. Somehow the internet's not, the online one's not working. So you just go. I'm recording it anyway, so it'll be recorded. I just can't figure out the other one. So we'll get there.
Greg. Oh, they're popping on. How are you guys?
What the heck?
Start in 30 seconds. No, you're on my other feed. Diploma girl is working and covering shifts today at Farm and Feed until she's off to Carlson Block. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning, Carol. And good morning, Jerry. All right, guys. Hi, Pam. Rock, if you are trying to get so you can see it later if it's a little delayed. Good morning, Lynn and Billy. So let's go get started. You can stand or you can sit. We're going to pin those shoulders down. Start with those. Good morning, Jack. Sandy, how are those crab legs? Happy belated anniversary. Jason, Facebook gets, oh, Jason take himself off. Morning, Caleb. If you heard a baby crying, because on my other live feed, Jason was on getting things hooked up and holding his newborn baby. Let's go left to right. And up and down. Good. Hands out, wrist bent back. Pull in, wrist bent down. Back and forth. into wrist circles. Full 360. Pulling that hand up and through. Try not to flip your forearms over. Keep those palms facing down. You can do it with open hands. I prefer closed, so I can maximize the wrist. Switch direction. Happy Saturday, everybody. Looks like the state of Washington's going to have a nice, pleasant day today. Palms up. Scoop in. Extend up. Good. Let's pinch those shoulder blades and round those shoulder blades. Good. High-low. Again, if you'd like to stand on these warm-ups, you can. Gentle class, though, so we'll take advantage of some chair time if you want. We'll be going to our feet shortly. Good. Relax those down. One shoulder up. Roll it over. Roll it back. Up and over. Remember, we always try to get our dynamic warm-up in before we exercise. Get all the joints ready and active and feeling good before we start our fitness. Good. From here, big circles. And switch directions. Good. Extend those arms straight out. Thumbs pointing down. Tiny circles. Remember to pull those circles into your back. Don't keep them out in front of you. Pull those arms back behind you. And switch directions. And down. Now let's rotate. Shoulders. Twisting at that rib cage. Okay, now we'll go to our feet and get into our hip circles. And switch directions. One foot out in front. Push those hips back. Lean over that leg till you feel the tension. Push those hips back forward. And switch to the other leg. We're going to go back and forth. Good. From here, we're going to use that chair. I want to get into our pendulum. A little dark, but we lighten up the room a little bit. So we're going to do a little pendulum action. So leaning forward on your chair a little bit. We're going to take one leg. I'm going to point it away from us. So toes pointed off to my right. I'm going to bring my leg through the middle and point my toe to the left. So out to the right, into the left. Now I want to just swing it. Whatever your hips are capable of, that swing could be light and low, or it can be more dynamic. Just make sure you're turning that foot so the toe points in each direction. Good. Bring that leg down and switch to the other leg. There we go. We're going to bring that down. All right, guys. Time to get our bodies moving. So let's go and just start stepping in place. And pumping those arms out. While we're stepping, whatever pace you want, you obviously can go faster. If you need to go slower, let's take those hands. Just start punching them back and forth out in front. Back and forth. Activating as many muscles as we can right now. Do a little bit quicker motion, get our heart rate up. Now punch high. Let's go low. And high. Low. And high. Good. Now let's march it out. Start moving that body a little bit more. So what you do is slow down your march. And I want you to lift. Good morning, Bruce. How you doing? So high knee, high arm, all the way up. As high as you can reach on both. And march again. You're welcome, Dan. Arms out. Step out and up, in and down, and bring it back. Out and up, in and down. Modified jumping jack. You definitely can do regular jumping jacks. This is a little lower intensity, so if your body's not up for jumping up and down, modify. Body coordination, getting muscles to work together in unison up to your level. Good. Let's march again. So we're going to march, and we're going to march out. As you march out, bring yourself a little lower, and march right back in again. Out and down, in and up. Out and down, in and up. Do a couple more. If you need a chair in front of you while you do this, something to support you, use that. Use the wall. Last one. Good. Moving those feet. What I want you to do is while you're moving, turn, 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 and turn. Go back to what you came. Try not to spin fast. Establish each direction of the compass. Before you come back, quarter turn, quarter turn. Works in our body to be proprioceptive, and our ankles and feet to respond to us in multiple directions. Good. All right, let's slow those feet down. We're going to bring that chair over. We're going to use our chairs now for some support and some exercise. What I want you to do, stand to one side of your chair. Make sure if I can stay on screen for you guys, huh? We're going to work into some lunges. And to do that lunge, I want you to actually use this chair as a support. Take the outside leg. You're going to step back, and you're going to drop down. And as you drop down, use this arm support you over that chair. I want you to come back up and drive that knee into the air. So do you need to go down super deep? No. If you're capable of it, that's great. It's an even better lunge. But only go down to what your body is allowing you to do. Make sure as you go down that the weight's still in that front leg and you're feeling it in your quadricep and your glutes, top of your leg and your butt. Do two more. Good. Let's move ourselves around to the other side of our chair. Outside leg, steps back, and we drop down, lifting that knee up. Again, if you're joining me and you're fully functional in your lunges, you don't need the chair. You can do a regular lunge without it. But don't avoid doing the lunge, and you can do an assisted lunge and help you out to this motion. Good. We'll bring that back around to the back of our chair. We're going to lean on that chair a little bit, and I want you to take any leg. I'm going to start with my left leg. I'm going to go out to the side, and I'm going to make circles back, down, and around, just into my hip joint. Focusing on the muscles of the hip, and making the hip move the leg around. Bring that leg down. Let's switch sides. Right leg out, back, and around. Good. While we're on the back of our chair, scoot those feet back. From this position, chest forward, lead your body weight through, and do a push-up. So I'm keeping my weight over the chair, and I'm dropping my chest down through. Try not to leave your hips back, and bring your arms forward, bring your chest forward. If even push-ups on the chair are difficult, do them on the wall. If push-ups on the chair are easy, do them on the floor. Three more. Good. We're gonna bring ourselves around. Right side of that chair. Left leg out. Step back into that lunge. And up. Good. Slide over to the other side. Repeat your lunges. Good. Bring that leg down. We're going to shift back to the other side. Leg out. Last time we went down and around. Let's go up and around. Up. Switch directions of those hip circles. Bring that leg forward, up and around the hip. Good. Bring that leg down. Let's switch sides. Up, forward, and around. Working into that hip zone. Okay. Behind our chair. Step those feet back into that plank style position. Bring your chest through the opening and push up. Again, keep those shoulders down and back. Two more. Awesome. All right. Back to the right side of our chair. Our third and final set of those lunges. Outside leg up. Steps back, drop down into that hip. Up into the knee lift. Awesome work. Let's step down, move to the other side. Outside leg, up and back. Let's walk back around. Outside leg. Back and all the way around. And forward, back the way you came. Let's go both directions this time. Back and around. Forward and around. One more. Back and back around. Good. Let's shift. Same thing on the other side. Back and forward. Back and forward. One more. And around. Good. Behind our chair. Walk yourself back in that plank position. Drop down into the push-up. Two more push-ups. Excellent. Walk those feet in. Drop your hips down into a squat and right back up again. And good. Off to the side. I want you to lift this outside leg up. Posture up nice and tall. And we're going to dip our hip to the chair side. Kind of dropping down. And then I'm going to lift the outside hip up and away. Down and up. Tilting right to left. One more. Good. Then switch to the other side. Outside leg is up. Dip that hip down. Pick it up and away. Hip mobility left to right. Working on the muscles through our hip and core. Tilting and lifting. Good. Bring that down. We'll go back to the back of the chair. Back to those squats. So sit down through. Drive up. One more. Good. Off to our side. Hip drop and lift. Good. Other side. Hip drop and lift. All right, guys, let's finish off with that third set. Back behind that chair, down into those squats, sitting back in your hips. Make sure you're sitting back and not forward on those knees. Back and down, up and through, back and down, up and through. Don't sit forward, push your hips backwards. It's okay if your chest comes forward, as long as your spine is straight. And sit back into those hips. 3, 2, last one. Good stuff. All right, final set on the side. Drop that hip, pick it up. Switch sides. Drop, hip lift. Awesome. All right, guys. We're going to have a seat, but if you'd like to grab a drink of water, take yourself a water break real quick. We're going to sit down in our chair, and whatever you brought for weight, maybe it's just your own arms, and that's fine too. But if you have water bottles, cans of food, big, thick, heavy books, I just happen to have myself a little pair of dumbbells here. So we're going to get a hold of those dumbbells. We're going to sit on our chair. Now, if your chair has no arms on it, it's okay to sit deep into the chair. But if it has arms on it, those arms are going to get in the way. So sit yourself forward in the chair so your arms are free of that, okay? From this position, we're going to stand, sit with our shoulders pinned back, and we're going to curl up to our shoulders. Leave that chest forward and flex in. Squeezing on those biceps. If you're using bigger weights, because you have access to them, you can shrink your rep range. If you're using smaller weights, we're going to increase our rep range a little bit. It's about 15. So from that position, I want you to bring those dumbbells to halfway or 90 degrees of your arms. Pin those elbows into your ribs. Rotate those dumbbells back, pitching your shoulder blades together. Rotate them back forward. Squeeze them back and forward. Good. We'll bring those back into that halfway position. Rotate it so your thumbs are up. We want to lift our elbows up, out, and away. So keep those 90 degrees. Let those dumbbells travel out with the elbows. Try not to leave those dumbbells in close to your chest and do this. You won't get any of the weight. So we want that weight to come out with us. So we're challenging those deltoids. Last one. So we're going to come up and flip those dumbbells up. So we're kind of making some field goal posts right now. I'm going to press straight out, or straight up, I should say, overhead to that overhead press. Remember, while we're doing all these exercises, focus on keeping your core in. Activate that core. Keep your spine straight. Good. We're going to press out. We're going to rotate those pinkies back forward. And we're going to bring our dumbbells back behind our head. The better you can keep your elbows into your body, the better that you'll isolate the tricep. And because the more they flip out, the more likely you're going to whack yourself in your head as you drop. So you really want to rotate in. If you're having trouble rotating in, we are really tight in our lats, and it's a stretch you should do. And if you don't know what stretches to do for your lats, well, ask me, and I'm more than happy to show you. Good. We'll bring those up. I want to bring them all the way down. We're going to repeat that series a couple more times before we move on. So pinning those shoulder blades back, chest up, bicep curl. Good, that was 15. We'll bring it back down to halfway. Flip those thumbs so they're up. Again, elbows out and away. $15. Flip them up, press them up overhead. Last one. Bring it up. Flip those pinkies forward and drop them back behind their head. Up and through the tricep. Last one. Good. Bring them all the way down. All right, guys. Third and final set of this series. Starting off with those curls. Thinking about those biceps. Squeezing them and flexing them through the whole motion. The more you concentrate on the muscle you're working, the harder it'll actually work, and the more you'll get out of it. And the less you're likely to get assistance from other muscles. So really think about those biceps you're trying to work right now. Last 5. And 2. And 1. Bring them down halfway. Rotate those hands, thumbs up, and lift those shoulders out and away. Elbows go out. Good. 15 and up. Shoulder press those out. It's 14, 15. Rotate them again so those pinkies are forward. Drop them back behind the head. Lift them up and out. Good. 15. Bring them up and down. Excellent. So that's 3 of that series. We're going to move on, hit another series. Bring those feet out in front of you. Bring your chest forward. So I'm kind of laying out onto my legs. Now, some of you may not be able to get as flat, and that's fine. You'll sit up more. going to change the angle and the muscle you use slightly, so we won't be using quite the same, but you're still going to be using a muscle. You're still going to be exercising it. But the flatter we can get, the more we're going to get into that mid-back area. So sitting forward on our legs. You can also stand and lean over on this one too by pushing those hips back. But we're going to row up, so we're going to pinch those shoulder blades together. Squeeze them together with that big row. Bring them down, and then a big flap of our wings out and away and back down. So we're going to start with the row, and then we're going to do that reverse fly. Each of these moves, though, think about pinching your shoulder blades together. So we're activating those muscles specifically in our mid-back and not just using our shoulders to pull that weight up. We want to get those mid-back muscles exercised. Stronger mid-back will also help you with shoulder mobility. It's going to keep you in better posture, therefore allowing the joint to move better. 2 more. Excellent. Bring that up. From here, we're going to kind of go alternating on this one instead of doing them both at the same time to focus on some core variation, because if I do both, I'm not really having to keep much stability, but if I do one, my body's either going to want to fall with the weight or it's going to want to compensate with the weight. And we want to hold it nice and tight so we get a little bit of core work while we're also getting some deltoid work. So out and out, keeping that core tight and keeping your body from wanting to wiggle side to side. I'm leading with the back of the hand to hit the main middle part of my deltoid or the lateral side of it. You can lift thumb side or even pinky side, and it's going to move slightly on that deltoid muscle and work it in slightly different ways. And so some people may have some impingement in their shoulders, and you may need to rotate your hands so it feels a little more natural. Keep working on stabilizing that shoulder joint and putting your posture back together. And a lot of that impingement, pain, and mobility issues can go away. Let's finish off right here. Now we're going to bring those dumbbells up, and we're going to do a dual purpose move right now. So we're going to keep those dumbbells kind of touching in our elbows pretty close together. We're going to do 2 moves on this one. The first one we're going to do is punch out and away from ourselves. Bring them in, and then we're going to punch straight up. And I'm keeping my dumbbells together, which forces my elbows in. It's going to work my shoulders completely different and even come in to a little bit of my upper chest by keeping it together. A different movement than when we did our other shoulder press. The punch out front, you may feel a little bicep, a little shoulder, but it's also activating our core and keeping ourselves postured up and not falling forward with the weight. So we get some core work with too. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So that's first time through that series. Want to knock out that series 2 more times. So feet out in front again. Bringing that chest forward over the legs. I'm going to start off with the row, followed by that fly. If one of those moves doesn't feel right or bothers you, we'll focus on the other one. Skip the one that might be causing you issues right now. Last one. Posture ourselves all the way back up again and alternating those arms out away to the side. Focusing on keeping your core steady. 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and done. Curl those up. Punch out front, punch up. Good. We'll bring all those down. Lock those feet out again. Chest forward. Third and final set of these. Pinch row and shoulder blades. Reverse fly away. Two more. Last one. Posture back up. All right, guys. Shoulders out and out. Stabilizing core. Ten, 9, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up, dumbbells touching, elbows tight. Punch away, punch up. Two more. Excellent. All right, guys. Bring those dumbbells down. Let's finish off with a little core work, little abs. We're going to lay back into that chair, put our dumbbells up on our chest, and we'll just practice our crunches up. So we're crunch all the way forward and bring ourselves all the way back. Now, if this bothers your low back, try sliding back in the chair more so you're not having to lean as much, and work on just punching in your stomach and sitting back up to good posture. If it's way too easy, well, try sliding forward more and having to pull more of your body back up into that position. If even that's too easy, well, you should probably be getting on the floor or lying on your couch or your bed and doing some regular crunches. Three more. Good. Bring those dumbbells together in front of our chest. We're going to bring them up about halfway. And I want you to just twist your core. Twist at the ribs and the belly button. Don't throw the dumbbells with your arms. Just turn your torso. Use your stomach and your core muscles to rotate your whole torso. If you want to make them a little more difficult, you can put that weight a little farther out away from you. Try not to lean back. Stay forward so you stay in those front core muscles and we're not putting impingement and strain on the low back. Stay forward, twisting side to side. Good. We'll bring that back. You can grab your chair if you'd like, or grab the arms of the chair if you'd like. If you're wondering where you put your dumbbells, you can set them on your lap. You can put them next to you. But we're going to lift those legs up and with a scissor. Excellent. Bring your weight back to your chest, and back to our crunches. Well, hopefully the weather's getting better. We'll get started too today, and we can resume some workouts outside. Next workout will be Monday, 11 o'clock. That's our total body workout. Higher level of workout. So if you're looking for more intense workout, more complicated exercises, more body weight, there won't be any dumbbells, it's all body weight. You can join us for that. You Trilogy people across the nation, I know that's not broadcast live, but Seven Summits Lodge posts all the workout videos on their YouTube page. So you guys can access workouts from our YouTube page and join us there as well. Or any previous workouts. Good. Bring those dumbbells together. You can go and do past workouts. If you want more workouts during the week, we're not putting you through enough sweat, and you're healing fast and staying sharp, well, go grab one of those previous workouts and repeat it during the week. Or if you just need an extra stretch, go snag one of those stretch workouts and loosen yourself up. You should be stretching every single day. It's completely different than working out. It's really good for you. It sets you up for a longer, happier life. Okay. Scissors. We're going to go one more time through our series when we finish with our workout. So, dumbbells up to the chest, crunches. You know, and again, if these crunches are difficult and you can't stay out of your low back, well, don't do the dumbbells then either. You can drop the extra weight. Or you can do little tricks like holding the weight away from you. Holding it away from you. It helps you offset some of your body weight and eases up the crunch a little bit if you're having difficulties. Finish with 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Dumbbells out. Yes. Excellent. All right, guys. Last set of those scissors. Leaning back, knees up. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me for Gentle Workout today. Hope you feel really good. Got a little bit of sweat, got a little bit of muscle activation throughout your body. Keep your body healthier and happier. Again, Monday, 11 o'clock, total body fitness, body weight workout, higher intensity for sure. Feel free to join us. I always give alternate exercises if you want to be here, but you're not ready for the exercise that we might be doing. I'll share something out there that you can do alternatively and join us and find out what fitness level you're at. So, again, have a great Saturday. I appreciate your time. Bye now.